Hello and welcome to Molson Park and St Sauveur for yoga in the park this morning. I'd love you to be able to relax with me. So take a nice seat on a comfortable position. If you like, you can sit on a cushion or on a block. Make sure that you feel very aligned. You should be able to feel a straight line between the crown of the head and your tailbone. And you really want to feel nice and strong. So use all your posture muscles around your spine. Then relax your shoulders. Lift your heart a tiny bit and lower your chin a little bit towards your throat so that you feel the length of your neck. So now, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and relax as you exhale. Again, inhale nice and deeply. Exhale with a sigh. A third time. Take a deep breath in and exhale as you sigh. So take a moment to let your breath slow down. Keep your eyes closed and relax your shoulders yet again. Often we're thinking about millions of things that happened in the past. And sometimes we're thinking about so many things that we're imagining in the future. And now for our class, we want to focus in on the present moment. So every time you become conscious that you're thinking about other things, come back to your breathing and take note of all the qualities of your breath. So pay attention to your breath that's touching your upper lip as you inhale and exhale. Then ask yourself, is there a difference in the temperature of the air between the inhalations and the exhalations? You'll be able to feel the breath again on that upper lip. You should also be able to feel the speed of your breath. And if you're able to, slow your breathing down even more. So as you're examining your breath, you should notice that there's a little pause at the top of your inhalation, at the bottom of the exhalations. And if you notice any unnecessary pauses, just allow the breath to become more and more fluid. And then deepen your breath. So when you inhale, you want to feel that your torso is making an expansion in the 3 dimensions. And as you exhale, you're going to feel your body coming back in towards center. So remember to keep your breath slow, deep, and fluid. Now we'll start the Ujjayi breathing. So you just contract your throat a tiny bit. And you'll notice that once you contract your larynx, the breath becomes a sound, kind of like the waves of the ocean. And as soon as your brain is able to hear this beautiful sound, you'll notice that all of the stress just starts to leave the body. And you're actually going to start producing hormones that help you feel more happy and healthy. So we're also going to add in breath retention. So take a deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top of the inhalation. And then whenever you feel like it's necessary, exhale nice and slowly. And then again, hold your breath at the end of the exhalation. So again, it's your breath that guides the movement. We're going to inhale to a comfortable level, Hold the breath for whatever amount of time you think is good, and then exhale nice and slowly. Again, hold the breath at the bottom of the exhalation for whatever time feels necessary for you. And as we work with the breath retention, we want to really focus in on building the energy. This is the point of pranayama. So you're going to imagine that there's energy building at the base of your tailbone. And as we inhale, we're going to imagine that the energy travels up the front line of the body towards the third eye. And when we exhale, we're going to feel the energy traveling back down through the hollow column of the spine, back down to the tailbone. So again, as we inhale, we imagine the energy coming upwards, and you're going to feel maybe more light and energized. And when you exhale, the energy goes back down the spine and you feel more grounded. So each cycle of breath is going to bring in more and more energy. And at some point, you're going to feel like the energy is too much for your body. So when you do this, you imagine the energy coming up, the crown of the head opening, and all of the energy going up to the center of the universe. As we exhale, imagine all of that energy coming down from the center of the universe, entering the crown of the head, going through the spine, in the tailbone. And then imagine all the energy coming out of your body, and it's going to travel down through the ground and right into the center of the earth. And so as we work with the cycle of breath, you're going to feel all of the energy starting to travel through your body. And what's so beautiful too is that we can imagine that the universe and the earth itself is helping us clean out our negative energy and build in more and more positive energy. So imagine that you can ask the universe to help you clear out any type of problem, any type of stress, like financial or health problems, maybe difficulties with your families or friends, whatever it is. Imagine the universe taking these molecules out of your brain, pushing them down through your spine, and it's going to travel out through that energetic route that you created. And when it gets to the center of the earth, imagine that the earth absorbs all of this energy for you and is able to recycle it and give you the opposite energy. So imagine if you have health problems, the earth is going to give you all that energy that you need to heal. If it's a family problem, you can imagine that it gives you the skills to deal with that. And we inhale, we bring that up into the body, into the brain. Let your mind absorb that good energy. And again, keep going up, let the energy float up towards the energy. And again, exhale, let the universe clear out all the negative energy. Inhale, remember the earth is abundant and has everything you need to feel your very best. And you'll notice little by little, you'll start feeling more and more positive. Perfect. After your next exhalation, you can drop the breath retention and come back to your deep belly breath. Very good. Now in your next exhalation, we're going to start our pranayama practice. So allow your chin to sink down towards your chest. Remember to be kind and gentle with yourself. And then start noticing how the weight of the head will help open and separate and create lots of comfort in your spine, one vertebrae at a time. Notice where you're feeling the stretch. Keep relaxing your neck. Relax your shoulders. And then you can start doing little half circles. Inhaling up and around towards one shoulder. Exhaling down and around to the heart. Inhaling towards the other shoulder. Exhaling towards the heart. If it's comfortable for you, feel free to make big head circles. Make sure that you change directions. Excellent. Bring your head back to your center position. You can put your cushion to the side if you like for the next exercise. Interlace your fingers and think about working with the base of your palms. And then put that on around your neck in the back. So as we exhale, we're going to round our back forwards and press the base of the palms into the sides of the neck. So again, exhale, round down, press the palms in. Inhale, lift the heart, open the elbows and look up towards the sky. Good, we're going to do this a few times. Exhale, roll down, squeeze the hands in against the neck. Inhale, open up and look up towards the sun. So remember, it's always your breath that guides the movement. Keep your breath nice and slow. And use your whole inhalation or exhalation to complete the movement. Excellent. Come back up to a neutral seated position and let the arms float back down to the earth. Then you can place your hands on your neck, on your knees, and think about really isolating the area around your heart. So as we exhale, we're going to roll our back backwards. As we inhale, we're going to lift the heart forward. So exhale, round the back backwards, push back a little bit. Inhale, roll the heart forward, the shoulders back and down, look up towards the sky, and feel all of the fluidity and the flexibility coming back into your spine. Good. Come back to your center, and I want you to think about using that same section of your body. We're going to keep our shoulders aligned with our hips, and as we exhale, we're going to push our heart towards the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, stretch the heart towards the left. Inhale to center. So keep moving nice and slowly. Sometimes we're not used to moving in this direction, so we move the whole upper body. But really, it's just the heart and the shoulder blade area that's sliding back and forth. Good. Come back to your center, and then I want you to think about making a circle with your heart. So inhale to squeeze your shoulder blades together, that lifts the heart. Then slide your heart towards the left. Open the shoulder blades when you come backwards. Slide the heart towards the right. Inhale, lift up the heart. So you can imagine that you're using your heart to draw a circle around your spine. Take your time. This really works as a beautiful massage for your back, especially between your shoulder blades. And really don't worry if you're finding that hard to begin with, because this is just something that we don't do very often. Good. We're going to do the other direction. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, we're going to start sliding towards the right. Open the back, and as you roll back through the shoulder blades, slide to the left and inhale back to center. Good. Notice how your back starts feeling with this beautiful movement. Now you can start making deep hip circles, exhaling forward, inhaling back. Good. Change directions. If you're comfortable, feel free to make this circle even bigger. Excellent. Come back to your center and then recross your legs. I'll give you a nice little break. And then you start walking your hands forward to wherever it's comfortable for you. Then take time to relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your elbows. Relax all of the contractions you might be feeling around your hips. And notice how you're feeling at the very moment. Take it in like a little study. Notice where you're feeling your tensions. And when you notice where your difficulties lie, place your intention to that area and remind yourself, tell your muscles, tell your cells to let go of that tension. Very good. As you inhale, start walking your hands in towards your knees, and then place your hands one at a time behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades up and look up towards the sky. Taking a few deep breaths. If your neck is comfortable, let it hang backwards. And take a moment to press your tailbone towards the earth to round the bottom of your back as well. Very good. Bring your chin back in, and then bring your hands to the sides of your hips. Now open your legs to a V position and think about what's a comfortable angle for you. Take the flesh from your thighs and roll it backwards, and then lift your arms up parallel. Lift your thumbs up towards the sky. And we're going to start in a moving twist and watching the thumbs as we move. Very good. Start slowing down and coming back to your center. Cross your legs. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Your left hand behind your tailbone. Let your chin come down towards your throat. And as you exhale, start slowly turning towards your side. Very good. As you inhale, stretch your crown, the crown of the head up towards the sky. And as you exhale, twist a little bit more to the left. Very good. So you want to do this naturally and slowly, letting the body adjust with the breath. Super. Exhale, come back slowly towards the center. And then put your left hand to the right knee, the right hand behind your back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Look behind your right shoulder. And as you exhale, start turning towards the left. Good. Remember, it's always the feeling that's important. So once you're in a nice stretch, that's the perfect position for you. You don't want to go so far that you feel any pain. So a lot of part of yoga theory is really retraining your brain to trust you physically. And that way your body will start relaxing more and more. Excellent. As you exhale, slowly come back to center and let your hands come down by your sides. Inhale, lift your right hand up. Exhale, lean towards the left side. Or can I make the crescent moon move today? So inhale up, exhale, lean towards the right side. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, come down to the opposite side. Let your breath guide your movement. You'll start feeling that with the repetitions, you might be able to come down further and further comfortably. Keep both hip bones solid to the mat. Good. On your next exhalation towards the right side, keep the posture stable. Let the elbow bend, lift the heart. Let the left shoulder roll slightly backwards. Relax the inside of your thigh. And if you like, notice how it feels if you start pulling your left hand towards the right. Breathe deeply. And remember, when you feel that sensation when you're melting towards the earth, let it go. Super. Inhale, lift up nice and slowly. And then exhale towards the left in crescent moon. Lift your heart up. Rotate your right side a little bit backwards. Relax your knees. Relax your neck. Excellent. If you like, you can start stretching your right hand towards the left. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, let your hand float down towards the earth. Now, come up and sit onto your heels. Don't worry, if your heels, your ankles, your knees hurt in the position, you can put a cushion between your legs to lift up a little bit more. Good. Slide your knees open and keep your hips down towards your heels. We're going to bring the hands down to the mat, about shoulder distance apart, and keep the index fingers parallel. Inhale, stretch the spine by looking up towards the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Exhale, roll the back towards the back. Inhale. Remember, it's your breath that guides your movement. So each time we inhale, we're going to look up towards the sky. As we exhale, we're going to roll the back towards the back and let the chin come in towards the chest. Just keep going at your own rhythm. Last time. Come back to center and then walk your hands towards the front of your mat. And let your forehead come down towards your mat. If you ever find it difficult to let your chin come down towards the mat, feel free to put a block under the forehead. Now take a moment to completely and totally relax your hips and let everything melt towards the earth with the gravity. Right now, the most important thing that you can do is let go. Let the spine stretch out nice and slowly as you relax. From here, we're going to start walking the hands all the way towards the left. And when you can't walk the hands any further towards the left, let the forehead rest down. You'll start noticing a nice little stretch through the right side. And again, relax into the posture. The gravity will start letting your body melt down towards the floor. Feel your shoulders relaxing. All your muscles relaxing. Excellent. Walk your hands back towards center. And then keep walking them the whole way towards the right. When you can't walk your hands any further to the right, let your head rest down to the earth. Again, notice all the stretch to the left side of the body, especially under the arm. Very good. Bring your hands back to the center. Let your head come back down to the mat. Then interlace your fingers behind your back. As you inhale, start lifting your hands away from your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and let the shoulder blades sink down far away from your ears. Just keep breathing deeply. Good. As you exhale, let the hands come down towards your feet. And if you feel the need, feel free to pump your hands by making fists. And that way the circulation will come back down. Great, we're going to do that a second time. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, straighten the elbows, and inhale to lift the hands up. Slide your shoulder blades away from the neck. And this time, imagine drawing circles in the air with your arms. Change direction. Good. Exhale to relax your arms back down to the ground. Wiggle your fingers, make fists, whatever you need to do. And then bring your hands forward. Bring your knees back towards the center. Put your fingers, your index fingers, so they're parallel. Tuck your toes under. And as you exhale, straighten your knees and lift your hips up towards the sky. Relax your shoulders. Turn your tailbone up towards the sky. And to relax our hips, we're going to walk out the down dog by lowering one heel down at a time. Good. Relax your heels down towards the ground. And as you inhale, lift up your right leg, bend your knee. And as you exhale, take a deep step forward. Now walk your hands towards center and turn your toes in as well. And really, don't ever worry if you get lost during the class. Everything has a solution. Good. Exhale and let your head come down towards the floor. If you have good balance and it's comfortable for you, interlace your fingers behind your neck so that it's kind of caught on the base of the head. And that way, you'll start noticing that beautiful stretch in your neck. Feel free to make any turns or movements with the neck that feels good for you. Good. Now bring your hands down to the earth and walk your left hand over to the right ankle. Now as you inhale, stretch your right hand up towards the sky in a twist and look up towards the sky. Now stretch your hands up towards the sky and stretch each fingers one away from the other. Take in a few deep breaths. Perfect. Bring the hands down to the ground and then walk your right hand over to the left ankle. Inhale, lift the left hand up to the sky. Stretch the arm up so you feel the lift through the shoulder. Extend each and every finger as far apart from the other as possible. Good. Exhale, bring the left hand down. And then we're going to start walking the hands towards the front of the mat and turn the toes forward. As you exhale, bend your left knee, let your toes relax. So on your right foot, the opposite, we're going to stretch the toes out. Take a grip with your mat with the toes, and as you inhale, stretch the two hands up towards the sky in modified warrior one. Roll your shoulder blades back and down, lift your heart up, and look up towards the sun. Inhale, notice the expansion in through the chest. And as you exhale, slide your shoulder blades down your back. Good, exhale. Bring your hands in front of your heart in prayer and stretch your elbows straight out to the side. Now as you exhale, twist towards the right and put your left elbow on the right knee. Look behind your right elbow. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, push the left elbow and right knee together to twerk you a little bit more towards the right. If you have good balance, tuck your left toes under and straighten the left knee. And remember, this is just an option. If you don't have your balance, please keep your knee on the ground. Good. Now as you exhale, bend the knee and twist the hands back down to the earth. Take a step backwards with the right knee. Inhale, take a step forward with the left foot. Engage your left foot by spreading out the toes. It's as if you're grabbing your mat with your toes to activate the feet. Inhale, stretch both arms up towards the sky. Rotate the shoulders back and down. Lift your heart up. The palms should be facing one another. And then spread out your fingers. Good. Inhale, lift the heart up. And as you exhale, let the shoulder blades sink down on your back. Inhale, and then exhale your hands in prayer. Stretch your elbows to the side. And on your next exhalation, put your right elbow to the left knee. Look behind the left shoulder. And exhale, twist more and more towards the left side by pressing the elbow and knee together. Good. Again, if you have your balance, you have that choice of lifting up by tucking your toes under and straightening the knee. Keep pressing the heel backwards, but again, it's just an option. Do whatever you feel comfortable with. Perfect. Now as you exhale, let your right knee lower down, and then take a step backwards with your left knee. Tuck all the toes under, straighten your knees for down dog, lifting your tailbone towards the sky. Now, inhale, lift the right leg up, bend the knee, and take a step forward with the knee for pigeon posture. You might need to stretch your left leg a little bit further back. And then take a moment to make sure that you have an equal amount of weight on both legs. Then bring your forearms down to the mat. Now, if you're finding that the stretch is too intense, lower your left foot closer towards the right thigh. If it's the opposite and you're finding it too easy, lift the right foot a little bit to the maximum that it's a 90-degree angle with your knee. And then let your hips relax. So some people will find this posture very intense. And again, we're going to take a moment to remind ourselves, our muscles, our ligaments, our tendons, that they can relax. So this helps enormously to gain a lot of trust in your body. Now you can tuck your left toes under, walk your hands in towards your torso. And as you inhale, take a step backwards to down dog. To relax your hips, lower one heel down at a time. Good. Relax your heel downwards. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend your knee, and then place your knee between the two hands. Good. Stretch your right leg backwards. Find the balance between the two legs by wiggling a little bit if you need to. Adjust the height of the left foot to make sure you're very comfortable. You can relax on your elbows or put your hands to the earth and let your forehead relax down. And I know that there's usually one side that's a little bit more difficult than the other. So again, don't worry about the angle. It's more important to be comfortable in the posture. Just take note where your limits are and what you need to be doing to release those tensions. Very good. Walk your hands in towards your knees. Tuck your right toes under. And as you exhale this time, take a step backwards in down dog. Walk your heels one at a time. Good. Let the heels relax down to the earth. And as you exhale, come down onto all fours by bending the knees. We're going to go into the cat and puppy stretch. So as you exhale, round your back up towards the sky. Inhale, let your belly drop down towards the mat. Again. Exhale, roll the back up and let your head drop down. Now as you inhale, let the belly drop down to the earth and let the tailbone and the crown of the head come up. Good. Come back to your neutral position. And we're gonna keep our balance on the left hand and stretch the right hand through that loop between the left leg and the left arm. Then place your left hand on your right hand. And if you are in a deep enough stretch, relax there. If you'd like a deeper stretch, inhale and lift the hand up towards the sky. Stretch out all the fingers on the left hand and look up towards your left thumb. Breathe deeper. Good. Exhale, lower down the left hand and come back up onto all fours. Make sure you feel your balance and then stretch your left hand all the way towards the right, between the right arm and the right leg. And once it's stretched the whole way down and your ear is on the mat, place your right hand on top of the left. Again, you have the option of staying here, or inhale, lift the right hand up towards the sky. Stretch your fingers and look towards your thumb. Exhale, bring the right hand down and come back down towards your stomach. So now we're going to place the hands under the shoulders and put the forehead on the mat. We're going to prepare for a baby cobra by rolling the shoulders back and down. You want to make sure that your abdominals contract And inhale, lift your upper body. Good. Exhale, let the head come down. Inhale, stretch the head up. Exhale, come back down. Keep your rhythm with the breath. At the same time, make sure you relax your hips. And it's just the abdominals that are working to hold you into place. Perfect. Exhale, let the forehead come down to the mat. Now bend your knee in the back, your right knee, and hold on to your right foot with the right hand. Stretch the left hand forward, and then exhale, press the right foot into the right hand, and take a few deep breaths here. Just feel a nice stretch. Exhale, come down nice and slowly. Stretch the right hand forward, bend the left knee, and hold on to the left foot with the left hand. Good. Inhale, and as you exhale, push your left foot backwards and keep looking forward. The only thing you need to do here is breathe. Excellent. Exhale, we're going to relax back down to the mat, keeping a hold of the left foot, and then bend the right knee and hold on to the right foot with the right hand. As you exhale, stretch your feet backwards, so we're coming into bow posture. Keep breathing deeply. Super. As you exhale, come down to your mat nice and slowly. Let your feet relax down. And when you're ready, then roll on to your back. Keep your knees bent. Make sure you're feeling nice and comfortable and aligned, that there's lots of space between the shoulders and the neck. And then if it's more comfortable for you, extend your left leg backwards. And then interlace your fingers behind the right thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Press the thigh in towards the belly and press the heel up towards the sky. If you're comfortable, you can even interlace your fingers behind your right ankle, and notice how the hamstrings stretch out. Whenever you're feeling comfortable, exhale and stretch the leg a little bit in towards the body as you exhale. And notice how the low back is feeling at this moment. A lot of times our hamstrings are tight, and we really feel this in the posture. And this can affect the low back so much. Good. Bend your knee and let your right foot come down to the floor. Now inhale, lift the left knee forward and interlace your fingers behind the left thigh. Notice how you're feeling behind your thigh. And if it's comfortable, straighten that left knee. If you're still comfortable, stretch the left ankle and heel up towards the sky. And if you're feeling comfortable, stretch by bringing that ankle or thigh in towards the body. If it's available for you, pull the leg millimeter by millimeter in towards the body. Excellent. Relax your arms down to the mat, and then your foot as well. Now for the happy baby posture, you can put your hands behind your knees and let the knees open around the rib cage. You have the choice of staying like that, or if you're more flexible, lift your feet up towards the sky and hold on to the blades of the feet. It's a little bit more of a stretch, so notice which one feels better in your body right now. Relax your shoulders, and you'll start feeling that the weight of your arms help relax the interior of the thigh. Relax. Let all of the tension leave the body. Relax the arms. Keep your hands on your knees and let the knees come in towards the center. We're going to start doing some circles. So as we exhale, bring the knees in towards the body. And as you exhale, let the knees go further and further away from the body. Take your time. And then change directions. Good. Bring your knees back to center. And then open the arms nice and wide. Inhale. And as you exhale, let the knees sink down towards the right. The right. Relax your shoulders. And then place all of your effort into your breathing. So as you inhale, you're going to feel your rib cage stretch up towards the sky. And as you exhale, you're going to notice that your body sinks down towards the earth. So inhale to your maximum, and you're going to feel all of your connective tissues start stretching out during this posture. Good. Now we're going to press the belly button in. Inhale, bring the knees to the center. And then exhale, let the knees come down towards the left side. Make sure you're comfortable by adjusting the height of your knees. Notice what you need this morning. Relax your hips. Relax your lower back. The only thing to do right now is to breathe. And notice how all of these postures affect also your mind and your spirit. That's excellent. Now press your belly button in towards the spine. Bring your knees back to center. And then inhale, lift your legs up towards the sky. Take a moment to inhale and flex your feet. Exhale, point the toes. And just think about all of that weight that your ankles are carrying all of the time. And then start making circles with your feet and your ankles. Good. Change directions. Excellent. Press your belly button in towards your spine, and you have the choice of lowering both legs down towards the floor nice and slowly, or one leg at a time. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Now, as soon as your legs are down to the mat, you can prepare for everyone's favorite posture, Savasana. So remember, just to place your body as comfortable as possible, and even take a blanket if you need. Make sure that you're feeling aligned. At least sometimes we notice that we're leaning our head one side or the other, or that there's a twist in the spine. If your hands are down to the earth, turn the palms to face up towards the sun. And allow the breath to take its natural rhythm. There's nothing at all here you need to do. So allow your body and your mind to absorb all that beautiful energy that's around you and all of the positive energy that you have created. Now bring your attention down to your toes and relax your feet. Relax your ankles, your thighs. Relax your calves. And as you move deeper into relaxation, you'll feel that your back and your hips become very heavy, and they're going to start sinking down towards the earth. Relax your shoulders, your arms, and your hands, and even your fingers. Relax your neck and your throat. Allow the jaw to open ever so slightly. And even relax your face. It's going to start feeling like your skin slides back towards the mat. Let your eyes get nice and heavy. And allow yourself to move further into relaxation with each cycle of breath. And remember, as we're in Savasana, we always take note of everything we're feeling. And that way we can compare how we felt in the beginning of the class compared to right now. And that way, you're taking the control of your wellness. And believe me, I know that sometimes we feel demoralized and weak in our life. And that way, you start notice how you can empower yourself through each posture. And you'll know that if you're feeling a particular way in the future, you'll have a tool to come back to. So now you can start wiggling your fingers and your toes to bring your energy back into your body. Slide your arms up and over your head and take a stretch all the way through the body, then one side and the other. And if you like, feel free to make another movement or stretch that feels necessary. Now, whenever you're ready, bend your knees and roll over to your right side. And sometimes, if you need to sleep, feel free to stay here. Listen into your body. If you like, inhale to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer. Lift your heart up. Stretch the crown of the head up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you.